Have you ever wondered how to protect your money from theft? It's a question that, in an increasingly digital world, is becoming more and more paramount. You see, money isn't just green paper or shiny coins anymore. It's now a series of ones and zeros, stored in bank accounts and crypto wallets, making it an attractive target for modern-day thieves. As technology evolves, so does the sophistication of these thefts. We've moved from pickpockets in crowded markets to hackers in virtual spaces, stealing hard-earned cash with just a few keystrokes. It's a reality that can be daunting, but don't worry. There are ways to secure your money and steps you can take if the worst does happen. So, if you've been losing sleep over your financial security, it's time to put those worries to rest. In the next few minutes, we will guide you on how to protect your money and what to do if it gets stolen. Before we delve into the steps, understanding money security is essential. Picture this. Your money is a treasure, and your bank account or crypto wallet is the vault. Now, money security is all about how well you can protect that vault. It's about the measures you take to ensure that your treasure remains safe and secure. Just as you wouldn't leave your house door wide open when you step out, the same principle applies to your digital vaults. Using secure networks is the first step in this process. Public Wi-Fi might be convenient, but it's like leaving your vault door ajar. Then comes the lock to your vault, your password. A strong password is like a sturdy lock, hard to break. It's advisable to use a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. And finally, there's the extra layer of security, the two-factor authentication. Think of it as the security guard standing by your vault, giving it an extra layer of protection. Now that we have a basic understanding of money security, let's move on to how to protect your money. Protecting your money starts with the simple steps. Just like a castle isn't built in a day, safeguarding your financial assets involves a series of careful, well-thought-out strategies. Let's delve into these steps one at a time. The first step is to always use secure networks. Picture this. You're sitting in a bustling coffee shop, sipping on a latte, and you decide to check your bank account. It's a common scenario, isn't it? But logging into your bank account on a public Wi-Fi network is like opening your wallet in a crowded marketplace. Public networks are often unsecured, making it easy for cybercriminals to intercept your information. So when it comes to handling your money online, stick to private, secure networks. Next up is creating strong passwords. Yes, we know remembering a jumble of letters, numbers, and symbols can be a headache. But having a weak password is like leaving your house with the door wide open. A strong password should be unique and complex, ideally a mix of lower and uppercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Avoid using obvious choices like your name, birth date, or password 123. And remember, each account should have its own unique password. Now let's talk about two-factor authentication, often known as 2FA. It's like having a second lock on your door. Even if someone guesses your password, they won't be able to access your account without the second verification step, which is usually a code sent to your phone or email. It's a simple step, but it adds a significant layer of protection to your accounts. Moving on, it's crucial to regularly review your account statements. It's easy to ignore those monthly emails from your bank, but those statements are your first line of defense against fraud. Regularly checking your statements can help you spot any unusual activity or transactions you don't recognize, allowing you to act swiftly if something's amiss. Finally, let's talk about keeping your software up to date. We've all been guilty of clicking "Remind me later" when that software update notification pops up. But those updates often contain crucial security patches that protect against new threats. By not updating, you're leaving your devices vulnerable. So as tempting as it may be to delay it, always make sure your software is up to date. Protecting your money starts with the simple steps. And these simple steps, using secure networks, creating strong passwords, enabling two-factor authentication, regularly reviewing account statements, and keeping software up to date, are your first line of defense in the world of financial security. These are the steps to protect your money. But what if your money gets stolen? Let's find out. Discovering that your money has been stolen can be a terrifying experience. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Let's delve into the critical steps you should take to regain control and mitigate the damage. First things first, contact your bank or wallet provider. This is the initial and most crucial step. You need to inform them about the unauthorized transactions as soon as possible. Whether it's a conventional bank or a digital wallet, they all have procedures in place to handle such instances. They can freeze your account to prevent further fraudulent activities, and might even be able to reverse the transaction if it's reported promptly. Next, it's time to file a police report. It may seem odd to report cyber theft to your local police, but it's a necessary step. The police might not be able to track down the cybercriminal immediately, but your report can aid in larger investigations. Also, having an official police report will be helpful if you need to provide proof of the theft to your bank, insurance company, or even in court. Now let's talk about passwords. After a theft, it's essential to change all your passwords related to your financial accounts. And I mean all of them. This includes your banking passwords, email passwords, and any other related platforms. It's also a good idea to enable two-factor authentication if you haven't done so already. This adds an extra layer of security, making it harder for thieves to gain access to your accounts. Once you've done all these, you might feel like you're in the clear. But don't let your guard down just yet. It's crucial to monitor your accounts closely for the next few months. Keep an eye out for any suspicious activities, and if you notice anything unusual, report it immediately. You may also want to consider signing up for a credit monitoring service. These services will alert you if there are significant changes to your credit reports, like a sudden decrease in your score, which could indicate further fraudulent activity. It's worth noting that while these steps are vital, prevention is always better than cure. So make sure you're taking the necessary steps to protect your money in the first place. Use secure and unique passwords, be wary of phishing scams, and keep your devices updated with the latest security patches. Remember, staying calm and acting quickly can make all the difference when dealing with stolen money. It can be a stressful and unnerving experience, but by following these steps, you're taking back control and minimizing the impact on your financial well-being. These steps will help you regain control after your money gets stolen. It's not an easy journey, but with vigilance and swift action, you can navigate through this unfortunate event and come out stronger on the other side. We've covered a lot today, haven't we? Indeed, we've journeyed through the multifaceted world of financial security, diving deep into understanding money security, exploring ways to protect your hard-earned cash, and charting a course of action for those unfortunate times when money gets stolen. Let's take a moment to look back at the key takeaways from our discussion. We started by understanding the importance of money security. In this digital age, the need to safeguard our financial assets has never been more critical. We learned that the first line of defense is awareness. Knowing the potential risks and threats can help us prepare better and stay a step ahead of those unscrupulous elements. From there, we moved on to explore the various measures for protecting our money. We discovered the power of strong, unique passwords and the crucial role of two-factor authentication. We also delved into the importance of keeping our devices secure and staying vigilant about phishing attempts. We learned that regular updates of our banking and wallet apps, coupled with monitoring our accounts for any suspicious activity, can go a long way in maintaining our financial well-being. And then we tackled the most daunting scenario: what to do if money gets stolen. We learned that immediate action is vital. Contacting your bank or wallet service, reporting the incident to the police, and seeking legal advice were some of the steps we discussed. We also emphasized the importance of maintaining a record of all communications and transactions for future reference. The journey of financial security is a continuous one, and the landscape is ever-evolving. It requires us to be proactive, vigilant, and educated about the latest threats and protective measures. As we conclude, let's remember that the key to protecting our money isn't just about the actions we take after something goes wrong. It's about the steps we take every day to prevent it from happening in the first place. Remember, the key to protecting your money lies in being proactive and vigilant. Stay safe,